has to be.
No.
Like, it has to have that range, and it has to have some energy to it. Some beginning to the beat. And then that that can be there in that mid-range on the acoustic guitar, and that can sort of be the backbone of the rhythmic shape of the piece, those accents. That thing. But it like it'll sort of wash in and out of the foreground to the background, I think. And so we have all of this stuff going on. And the imagery I'm choosing right now, I think there's concepts of like togetherness and unity as sort of a disenfranchised group of youth, of this, poor, debt-ridden generation. And so like, yeah, we're fucked, but we're all fucked together, and we're making the best of it because in one sense at least, we refuse to be unhappy all the time. So I've got imagery of like, I think what'll carry on for the title possibly, but as a major image is line here, jackdaws and magpies on the wing. And I don't know how that'll work, but I like jackdaws and magpies. Both birds that take pretty things, shiny things, and use them for nests. And I think that sort of works as a, like, I want to be happy. I want to get this thing that'll help me be happy. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And so, these birds, as creatures that do that, but also as creatures of beauty, creatures working in flocks, is sort of a nice metaphor for us surviving and finding our joys where we can. And some imagery from outside, colors, landscapes, along with the idea of protest and of being this disenfranchised group, of having to make these sacrifices because things are kind of not the greatest in life. So all of those going together, I guess, will have both, this is the stuff we go through. This is what brings us together as a group, these hardships, but in a sense, we are a group, we understand each other, and there is some unity there, and celebrating that. So that's what these 12 lines are, more or less.
So that's a lot to jam into 12 lines.
Well, once you start writing things down, you start realizing the commonalities of what you wanted to express. And I've got something about sunsets here, and something about a lot of we going together, and a lot of being disenfranchised, actions of protest. And I'm sort of going, that's a lot of disparate things, but really there are themes there. There's a reason that all comes together in my head, and I'm seeing what it is. I think, too, one of the things I really like about songs is when they work in a non-narrative sense. And I don't mean list songs necessarily either. I mean images. The song that we just did, that Awkward Kid song, it is it doesn't tell a narrative. It doesn't have continuity. It's just phrases, but it does imply a narrative continuity in the sense that you're going through a bunch of items one by one. And it's easy to interpret the song in that way. This song right now is more about describing a state, linking themes, and doing so by presenting a sequence of images. And those images don't tell a story so much as they present a situation from various perspectives. And I like the artistry in writing a song, writing lyrics that do that. So that's part of what I'm doing here, collecting these images and these ideas.